From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Yohendrick Pinungo getting ready to hit, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Comes the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball.
One, two now. This one in the air center field. Mullins under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Ball. Inside.
Liner caught it second. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Leading off, Chandler Simpson.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
Just missed. The 1-0. that is out of play. Popped up, and that's foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, this team has been winning a lot of games, and offense has been a huge part of that. Typically, you get good at bats top to bottom, Chris.
Well, this is a team that's hitting for a real high batting average, and we talk at times that hitting is contagious. Definitely seems to be the case. They've also got good approaches at the plate, and from top to bottom, hitters just aren't giving away at bats. And when you're doing that, it contributes to winning baseball.
Ball.
That one in there across the letters. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Jonathan Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
In the air, right field. Sanchez has a beat on it. And that is that. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Second inning here, no score. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still two challenges left for them. That one in the dirt. Ball two. And that drops in for a strike. Inside, almost got him. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Runner on the go. On a line. Fraley takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And there's a foul ball. Yo, 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Valade. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike at 95.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Clement takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Out to center. Varsho on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Ben Williamson, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full, no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Andres Jimenez.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now.
Ball 1.
just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. One away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55, Tyler Heineman.
There's the strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Ball.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pinungo gets out of the way. That's ball one.
Ball two.
Top of the third, no score.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air to left center. Simpson makes a nice running catch. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one's upstairs, ball one. In the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 40, Nick Forte.
Ahoy.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Taylor Walls.
Here.
Two down, nobody on.
No,
Ball one
off the
there.
plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's the
Straighten him
ball.
up a little bit.
High fly ball out into left center field. Pinango should have this one. And that will end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. No score. On to the fourth. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto.
That one misses. Ball 1. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a foul ball. Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman, number 13.
See, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Rays hitless so far in the game. Good job to fight that one off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Flied to right his first time.
Ball one.
Swings through that one for strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Fastball for a strike. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped right center field, and that's going to bang against the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. To third, Okamoto. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Lenny Sosa. Hard liner. Fraley takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Sheldon Varsho.
No, that's a ball. See right.
Here's a 1-1. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Go ahead run on base. Ernie Clement will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Put.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Outside.
In there safely.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's outside. And a full count now. Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fouled off left side. In the air, left field. He makes the grab.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, number 55, Tyler Heineman.
So digging in, Tyler Heineman. He's 0 for 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Legumina warming up as well. Clement off of first with 2 away. That one hammered but pulled foul. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball right side. Sosa steps on the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
No.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there. 2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Hendrick Pinango digs in now.
Number 24, Hendrick Pinango.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0.
Too high.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Steven Matz done for the night. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break.
Now pitching for
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Let's go, Rays.
Let's go, Garrett.
He ride.
That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Guerrero in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Clevenger, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. A little bit low. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they tie it up. It's 1-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. Well, these Rays, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2 stays alive. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Line drive, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to the left. Off balance speed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
He made it.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Down low and kicks away. No advance, though. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Jonathan Aranda in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's fighting to stay alive in this at bat. That's for sure.
And a 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
First and second, 1 out. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Joe Mantiply up and loosening in the pen. Fisher getting loose as well. Simpson on second. Caminero over at first with 1 away. And that is out of play. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
On the mound now, Trey
number 39,
Savage. This is his third time out this year.
Ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Got him.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on.
No.
Tap back to the mound. Gets it to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. Clearly, that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Makes the catch for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Griffin Jacks takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit.
Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. In the dirt, full count now. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one misses. Ball 3. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ball down.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Ball inside. High.
Mullins stands at first with 1 out. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. That clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. Now he's challenging the called strike, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge.
Here we go, Taylor.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in safely. Popped up. Okamoto settles under this one. And that's the inning. The Rays strand just the one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Ball.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Sulcer getting cranked up as well.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Now that's smacked to right center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score, and it's 4-2.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. Backed off the plate that time. The Rays holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him. The 3-1. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And he grounds one to the right side. Valade takes it to the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Runners at second and third and 1 out. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
So the tying run at second.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Two on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
First base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
To the right side. Valade to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 4-2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
now, new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
68,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mason Fluharty. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Strike 2.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make. Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball one.
And now 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Pitch
Ball
misses
two.
there. 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 8.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. Varsho after it. He's got it.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. One left for Tampa as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
Back
the Rays,
now, and on the mound, the closer, Brian Baker.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
On the ground right side. Valade whips it to first. One pitch and one out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Varsho.
One out, runner at second. Dalton Varsho will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Tying run at the plate. Strike two.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One and two here. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
That one outside. And that is ball one. The Jays with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Off the plate inside. Ball two. That one fouled off. Baker is just one strike away.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.